We did it. Thank you very much. I thought it might happen yesterday, and it did. With your help, I was able to surpass 800,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and could not have done it, obviously, without the assistance of the subscribers and the people who support this work and fight with me for democracy every single day since Donald Trump certainly came on the scene. So thank you very much. Let's talk a little bit about Donald Trump. We are in the waning days of the election, 19 or 20 days left. And there is still a segment of the population, a large segment of the population that believes Donald Trump to be some kind of a tough guy. Something other than the weakling and the feckless coward that he is. The insecure child who was stunted in his early adult years, maybe. And Jimmy Kimmel does beautiful work over there on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And he hires very talented writers. And what I'm getting ready to show you is an amazing ad, political ad, comedy bit, that really cuts to that question of, is Donald Trump a tough guy? And a comedian that I admire very much, think is very funny, Jesse Joyce, wrote this bit, and that's how I found it. Excuse me. This is what he tweeted. I wrote this because it's what I always wanted to say about Trump pretending to be a tough guy. But we got the amazing Dave Bautista to say it so much better. Thanks, Dave. And then maybe the most apt hashtag of all time, hashtag Trump is a weak little baby bitch. So maybe this will move the needle. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just give you a laugh. But let's set aside or put to rest the question once and for all of is Donald Trump a tough guy?
Fellas, we gotta talk. A lot of men seem to think that Donald Trump is some kind of tough guy. He's not. I mean, look at him. He wears more makeup than Dolly Parton. He whines like a baby. The guy's afraid of birds. Donald Trump had his daddy pay a doctor to say his Will feet hurt so he could dodge the draft. Look at that gut, like a garbage bag full of buttermilk. He sells imaginary baseball cards pretending to be a cowboy fireman. Guy's barely strong enough to hold an umbrella. I mean, look how he drinks water. Like a little pink chickadee. He's got jugs, big ones, like Dolly Parton. He cheats at golf. He creeps around beauty pageant dressing rooms. You know that little dance he does? He looks like he's jacking off a pair of giraffes. He's moody, he pouts, he throws tantrums.
No, get those lights off!
He acts like a 5-year-old behind the wheel of a truck. He bends over for Putin. He's cattier on social media than a middle school bean girl. The guy needs help walking downhill. Almost there, Grandma. So this November, let's stop kidding ourselves. Donald Trump is afraid of rain, of dogs, of windmills, Merle Streep, and being laughed at.
Isn't it past your jail time?
But mostly, he's terrified that real red-blooded American men will find out that he's a weak, tubby toddler.
Mommy, take me home. Mommy, I want to go home.
What's wrong, tough guy? Did someone grab you by the whiny bitch.
Paid for by guys who can still see their own.
Thank you, Dave. You're an American treasure.
Paid for by guys who can see their own dicks. All kinds of good lines in there. The tubby gut being like a garbage bag filled with buttermilk. The constant references to Dolly Parton. Jacking off giraffes. Scared of Meryl Streep. Brilliant. And again, look, it's a comedy bit. Who knows if it's going to move the needle at all for somebody. But in an election this tight, we need as much information on our side that may sway some portion of the populace who has been bamboozled by Donald Trump and the propaganda surrounding him. I mean, Fox News works in service to Donald Trump every hour of every day to ensure people believe the myth that he's a tough guy, especially in these advancing years where he can't even sit up straight. Again, I said the other day, he slumped over like a human apostrophe. He is not in command of any physicality whatsoever. Separate and apart from the physical cowardice of dodging the draft several times and getting out of it because he was a rich kid. Not a patriot, not a genius, not even a smart guy. Certainly not a tough guy. What do you think? I would love to know. You can leave a comment below. That would be great. You can also leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, you can always email me, daily@dollemore.com. If you want to help support this work, man, I would love that. You can just see what's involved. Click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. You can also go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. That's a better choice if you want to do that. They take way less money than YouTube. YouTube takes like 35% or something. It's bananas. But, it's what it is. Thank you for your support. I'm not shitting on it. It absolutely helps keep the lights on. It is very, very appreciated. Follow me on social media if that's your thing. I'm at Dollemore everywhere, and I will see you next time, maybe with another Jimmy Kimmel bit. Be genuine. Take care of one another.